And of course, I look naked. I promise I am not naked, y'all. I have on a little black tube. Welcome back to my channel's lovelies. If you guys do not know, I am Keo. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. And let's go ahead and get this long overdue story. Actually, hold on. We can get this up. Okay, so you guys read the title. I just do not like how naked I look. Like, I'll just pull it up like this because y'all can't see what's down here. So today, I am finally bringing to you guys the long and overweighted story about how I was on fire. Let's get right into. I can't do it. Right into. Right in. Whoop. I was shaking. Let's just look. Let's get right into the video. I was asleep. I remember I had got up in the morning and I had cooked some egg rolls and they was fire. I had ate good, y'all. I was asleep. So my sister comes in the room and she, she's talking to me. Now, when a person in a real deep sleep, you're not supposed to talk to them because they're gonna say yes to whatever you ask them. I don't remember what our conversation was, but I do know that it had something to do with some egg rolls. 10 minutes into my sleep, my sister comes back in my room and she's like, the stove's on fire. So I'm like, okay. We had a gas stove. So in my head, when she says the stove's on fire, I'm thinking the flame will go up, but you can get it back down. So that's what I'm thinking I'm about to walk into when she say the stove's on fire. Y'all, I walk into that kitchen and I was like, oh, it's on fire. Like, you mean it's on fire. When I get into the kitchen, I see that the stove, the eye is on fire. I walked and I went and got the salt. Because I'm thinking, okay, let me just throw a little bit of salt on there, Look, y'all, when I pick up the salt, I go over to the flame to throw the salt on there. And y'all, when I went to pour the salt on there, the salt was stiff. Like, y'all know when salt get hard in the container, that's how the salt was. That container flew out my hand. Like, the container was like bloop, right onto the fire. I was like, that didn't do nothing but make the flame or the fire mad, y'all. Because after that, it was like phew, and me and my sister was like, damn. So I run for the water. So I'm filling up the water. My sister's like, wait, no, it's grease, don't do that, y'all. At the time, in my head, all I see is fire. I know water puts out fire. I'm not thinking in my head that it's a grease fire. I'm panicking, so I go for the water. If I would have threw that water on that fire, y'all, while I'm standing there like, my sister goes and opens the front door, the back door, and the garage door. And that didn't do nothing but make it happy, because once that happened, y'all, when I tell y'all that fire started dancing like Millie rocking and hitting the wall, and that fire jumped from the stove to the cabinet to the mail that we had. At this point, I start tripping. My father races, and he has his race car in the garage. On top of that, he has gasoline and he has propane. Y'all, if the fire would have went from the kitchen to the garage, the whole block would have been blue. Like, the whole block would have been like. And at this point, my dog is in the backyard going crazy. My sister is nowhere to be found. I go into defense mode. I grab 2 of those towels and I just run and I pick up the pot. And in my head, I'm like, I need to, smother this. That's the only way I'm gonna get it out. So I pick up the pot and I run over to the garage door. So as soon as I hit that door, that wind blew the fire back on me. That's when the fire hit my chest and it singed my hair. I'll insert videos and pictures as I explain. I was walking around looking like a shaved bird. Like I threw the pot over, and that's when all the oil spilled on me. I'm on fire. I jumped back and I stopped, dropped, and rolled and put myself out. I'm rolling on the floor. Y'all, I'm rolling on the floor. I'm looking like I'm on Maury, and they just told me the man I was saying was my baby daddy ate my baby daddy. Like when I say I jumped back, I flew. When I get to the front door, I'm like, oh Lord. When I look down, my skin is gone. I was in so much pain, y'all. It was the type of pain I didn't even like feel it. I was just staring at my leg like. Before I had picked the pot up, I had told my little sister to go stand outside. Like she came up to me and she looked down at my leg and she looked back up at me, y'all. After she looked at my leg, she looked at me, she was like, just like that right in my face. And I was just like, she saw my skin like crumbling, my skin peeling off. She grabs my phone and she grabs her phone. So we call 911 and then we call my mom. I'm on the phone with my mom and she's on the phone with 911. She's telling them what's going on. At this point, I'm in shock. So I'm on the phone with my mom and I'm like, Mom, you need to come home. And she's like, why? And I'm like, Mom, you need to come home. She's like, why, Kiosha, what's going on? And I'm like, Mom, you need to come home. I'm like, it was a fire. And she was like, what? And I'm like, it was a fire. And at this point, she's like, what is going on? Like, you not talking. I'm like, I'm burned. My sister, she grabs the phone and she's talking to my mom. My sister starts like tripping out on me, y'all. She's like, Kiosha, get up, get out the house. She needs to get out the house. Like, get out the house. Out the house. We need to get out the house. You inhaling too much smoke. Like, she tripping out on me like she the big sister. Once I get outside, y'all, that sun hit my skin and I felt like Edward off of Twilight. I was sitting there like, at this point, I'm just laying down in the sun like, looking like a Fantasia, y'all. I'm out. I'm like, that my sister's like, the mail's on fire again. And I'm like, what? She's like, the mail's on fire again. And I'm like, oh no, like this ain't finna go down like that. Like I look like a skin. So I get back up. She's like, sit down. She's like, sit down. I'm like, nah. She like, sit down. I'm like, nah. After I get up and run back into the house thinking I'm big and bad, y'all, all this grease is on the floor. I slid into the kitchen on one leg, like I was gliding. I felt like I was sliding on. I was like, boom, y'all. I was like, hit my back so hard, and I was just laying there like, oh my God, y'all. I had so much adrenaline. I felt like Jackie Chan. You know how you be like, I can't do it now because I don't got that much adrenaline. Busted my heel cap, my ankle. I flew up. I pick up the towel that I had flipped over the pot with, and I just start hitting the mail. I just like, I put the mail out, and then I walk back outside, and at this point I'm just stumbling and I'm crying. I'm like, he's like, oh Lord, come grab me, come help me, come help me, come grab me, come. So she's helping me back outside. So around the time the ambulance pulled up, my mother pulls up as well. When she takes a look at my leg, she instantly falls out like y'all, she fell out. And her and the ambulance start talking. And, I mean, before he even asked me questions, he instantly like, yeah, we need to. He sees my leg. He's like, yeah, we need to get her in there. Now they lift me up, swept me off my feet. We're in the ambulance. He instantly put that IV in me, y'all. He cuts off my shirt. And y'all, when he cuts off my shirt, when he pulls back the shirt on this side of my chest, I felt my skin pull with my shirt. It sounded like y'all was opening a fresh can of soap. So after they get the IV and all that in me, get me cooled down in the ambulance, the man, he starts pulling out my hair, y'all, and he was wanting to check and see if I had any damage to my scalp or, you know, anything like that. And he's pulling out my hair and I'm just watching it fall out. Like, does he love me? Does he not? Does he love me? Does he not? I'm going to insert a quick video, or a quick slideshow of me in the hospital and videos of my wounds, so you guys can. So I'm about to show you guys my scars as of today. I hope I don't get flagged for this. I don't think I'm showing too much. I don't know. Thank you guys for watching, and I want to give a huge shout out to all of my subscribers. If you guys have not already, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. And if you are someone who has been through this, or if you know someone who has been through this, please, leave a comment, or, please DM me and let me know your story and send me pictures. And again, I just want to say thank you guys for watching, and please tune in to my next one. Bye-bye.